Okay. Hey, Ash.
Hi,
Thanks for
Kate.
the time to talk to me today.
Mm-hmm.
So, I just wanted to talk a little bit, give a little bit of context to the program to anyone who might be interested. So, my
Sure.
first question for you is there are so many yoga programs to choose from, lots of different studios. What was it that drew you to Three Sisters Yoga, and what do you think made you ultimately choose to do your training with us?
Sure. So I did a lot of research prior to signing up, or even to emailing and talking to you about Three Sisters. But I think what drew me the most was how thoughtful the responses are to the questions and how much you can see the care that is put into the philosophies behind why we learn yoga and how you teach it. Um, and to the diversity of the program. I didn't want to take a class with just a bunch of ladies that look like me. I wanted different people's opinions and different takes and more information than just mine. And then choosing, was that part of that question?
Yes.
Yeah, choosing it, I spoke with you, and then I went to a info session yoga thing. And then the other people that were in the class with me, they were sort of that ceiling. You were great. You were just you. But the other people, they brought their own sort of presence. And I was like, well, regardless if I'm in the class with you, if these are the type of people that are drawing to it, then I'm here.
Yeah. Yeah, our community is pretty awesome through and through.
Yeah.
I will say that. Okay, awesome. Yes. So I know there can be, it's such an unknown thing taking a yoga training. And I feel like,
Mm.
if you have never done any sort of workshops or anything, it's a leap. It's a real leap of faith. You don't know what to expect. So based on kind of what your expectations were coming in versus now that you're finished, how do you feel about the experience?
I think it went above and beyond. I think there was like a prompt at the end for one of our homework assignments that was basically the same thing of like what expectations you had, and I had a lot of expectations. I'm not even sure I could remember what they were. I knew that I wanted to learn more about yoga. I knew I wanted to learn more about how my body explores yoga, but I wanted to have a great foundation in being able to articulate that to other people in a safe way. And that was 100% met. But past that, it exceeded any other expectations I could have had. It really, like, I've since done a lot of different trainings, like supplemental trainings, and they are sometimes terrible. Like, you go in and you're like, this is gonna be great. And honestly, Three Sisters is my measurement bar of like teachers and interactiveness and thoughtfulness and understanding of yoga. It's here. And then there's been a few that are below now, and it's just because they don't have the same care.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. So in that sort of same vein, if there was someone who came to you as a prospective student, that's okay. If there's a prospective student who's kind of looking at Three Sisters, what do you think you might tell them? What would be your advice?
I mean, do your research. It's your own decision. You have to feel comfortable in what you're doing. So definitely do your research. But personally, I would not have traded it for anything. I think that the community that I've established, the sort of foundation of skills, and the understanding that yoga isn't just a Western philosophy is something that I knew going into it, but that foundation has been broadened, and now I'm very clear on what I have to bring to yoga because of it. And if that's something that you're really interested in learning more about, and the diversity and understanding, and not sort of taking over something that does not belong to us,
Mm-hmm.
then this is the class for you. But do your research and then feel comfortable about it,
Yeah.
because I personally recommend it.
Yeah. It is a very personal choice. It definitely is.
It's for sure is. Yeah. You have to feel, yeah. But, and this was a weeble wobble to it, but the friends that I have, like I talk to 3 of the 7 people that were in my class on a weekly basis.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, and
Yeah.
we hear that a lot, that even within the broader community, each individual class is its own community. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. So beyond the scope of the things that I've asked you and put you on the spot about, is there anything else that you would want to add or say about Three Sisters, or just about your experience, really?
Um, let's see. I think my experience has been like truly genuine. It's like, as I said, I wouldn't trade it. And I don't think I could have gone with it like another course to get my 200 hours. I think everything about it was exactly what I wanted from it without knowing that's what I wanted. But if you're no, I think the only thing I want to add is that you should just do it, but it should be your choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Well, thank you. Thanks for your time.
Of course.
For being part of
Anytime. Yeah.
it. I'm going to stop recording.